Chipper dives, makes the play, recovers, throws. Freeman digs it out. That ball is walloped. That ball is deep.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
Left side, Swanson to first. The Braves are world champions.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boots Sports, and we are back with another episode of Chops and Chains. I don't even know the last time we did this. Had to have been like late May, maybe?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't even remember.
Oh, you had your surgery Memorial Day or something like that, right?
Yeah, I did.
So it's been before then.
Yep, still dealing with it.
May 12th. So over a month. And at that time,
has changed.
Yeah, at that time we had here's the title of the podcast then. 25-12 record, more pitching injuries, relevant. And Acuna's the best player in baseball, relevant. And
Still on track.
and NL East update, parentheses, Mets suck. Mets do suck. So
That's what it is.
nothing
We were
has
25
changed.
and 12.
Yeah, we were 25-12.
Since then, we've gone 21-14.
We're
All right.
consistent.
But hey, that was also through the hardest stretch of our schedule.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Oh, there ain't no to that. That's definitely the hardest stretch we'll face. So I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not much has changed since then, I guess you could say. Acuna's still on top. He's still incredible. There have been some changes to the Braves lineup, not even literally in terms of order, but in terms of some of the production we're getting from some of the bottom guys.
Yes.
Pitching injuries definitely still a big factor with this team that seems to almost be holding them back, but we're making do with what we have. But yeah, we're gonna get into this pretty soon. But before that, let's do an ad read. Big Reed BBQ started as a family recipe in 1986. Our mild flavor is right on time, and our spicy is just enough heat. Owner Ken Reed and Director of Marketing Andre Leonard say you can get our sauce at Doug DeMona Farm and Feed, Time to Shine Detail, the Salty Brahma, the Equipment Store, and Amazon. So shout out to Big Reed. I think they're doing some type of like
They got a 2-for-1 sale right now.
yeah, they got a sale going because are they getting like new bottles or a new manufacturer or
Yes.
something like that?
So they're
Like,
going. Andre says they're going to new bottles.
there you go.
They're going from glass to plastic.
Oh, really?
Well,
Thank you.
Yep. And it's going to be a little, better for them on their profit margins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And now whenever I get it out the fridge, I don't feel like I'm gonna break something.
Dude, I had some today, man.
It's so
I
good.
had some cauliflower wings, and
Are you going healthy?
spicy sauce on it. I'm trying, dude. Minus the burrito I just ate, but
Yeah, you just down Taco Bell before the pod.
it was only one burrito though.
I'll tell you what it
Normally
goes
I'm
good
like-
with though. Go to Mama D's, get some grilled chicken. That
Yeah.
grilled chicken is so good. Put some little Big Reed on it. Oh, it's the best.
That's what's up.
It's the
Yeah,
best.
Mama
D's
D's
where it's
has the best food in Jonesboro.
Yeah, Mama D's is legit.
Why?
It's legit.
We need to get them to sponsor us.
Yeah, I only know who the
They're
crap
right down
runs
the
that.
road.
I'll
Yeah,
figure
they
it
are. Do it. But yeah, let's get into this. So, yeah, last time when we recorded, we just came off a series against the Red Sox and the Orioles. We had the Mets series, a sweep of the Marlins. Yeah, we had Padres, Astros. So I guess you could say one of the tougher stretches of the season and one of the tougher ones we'll
Well,
have all year.
That was back when people thought the Padres were going to still be really good.
I mean, I'm still not writing them off. Y'all can, but they're legit. They're going to be
No,
legit.
they're talented.
And the thing is, if they have these issues at the deadline, they're not selling. They're going to buy even more.
Yeah, that's what's scary.
Yeah. So whatever, and which something very interesting about the trade deadline, I don't know what's about to happen there. Like who the
Dude.
crap's about to sell, or is anyone? Because
No.
the teams that you think, or the teams that are in position to sell, are like the Oaklands and Kansas City, crap. You almost want to say the Cardinals, but at the same time, you're like the Cardinals can turn it around in that NL Central. But yeah, it's not a lot of teams that just jump out with talent that most contending teams are going to be wanting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you don't have your weird teams like Baltimore and like Seattle. These
They're
bottom
actually contending.
teams. Yeah, these teams are actually contending this year. And like you said, Kansas City and Oakland ain't got nothing. But Kansas City actually has some good guys, but they're still young. They're not going to get rid of them.
Yeah, well, and you think back to like last year, you had the Reds with Luis Castillo.
Yes.
Reds were bad. Mariners made the move because they were up and coming.
Crap. The Orioles.
Yeah, but the Orioles sold and got better. I don't know what they did.
The team to watch is Boston.
To sell?
Yes.
What about Toronto?
Toronto, their guys are still too young, man. Even though
Red Sox, though. Who's the Red Sox going to sell? Sell?
Somebody like A. Hernandez.
Hey, bring me Kiki, please.
I mean, what are we looking for? What's the Braves' number one need in my opinion?
Left-hand utility.
Need a utility infielder. So,
and he's a lefty, I'm pretty sure, or he's a switch, one of them.
He's a switch hitter, I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, let's stick to the agenda. So, first thing on the list, we've just got Braves are 20 games over 500, straight up.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. What was the record you said? 46 and 25.
Yes, sir.
So
no, I think it's 46 and 25. I think.
So pretty freaking incredible.
No, 46.
What'd you say?
46 and 26.
Okay. So yeah, literally 20 games over. Only team with a better record than us is the Tampa Bay Rays, who are 51 and 24. So it looks like we played less games than them.
Yeah, we played less.
So that might even out in the long haul. My God, they're 31 and 7 at home. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're good in the Trop.
Yeah. But I mean, in the National League, it's almost to the point where it seems like there's no debate who's the best team in the NL, and it seems like the Braves.
No. Yeah, dude, I looked at our odds today to win the NL East, and it's ungodly.
The NL East, it should be pretty easy.
Take a guess.
Minus 235.
Minus 1667.
Holy crap! Wow. Thank God for America, right? 1776.
You're close. That was a dyslexic moment at the time. Yeah. Dude, that's some odds.
So I wonder what that was last year for the other way around with the Mets and Braves.
I don't think we were ever that bad off though.
Yeah, probably not.
We were sitting at 500 at the All-Star break, right?
I think
we were rough. We were rough.
It wasn't good.
I saw something today. I don't know the number, but it was about our record in the past 160 games. What was it?
1667.
Oh. But yeah, so since then we have let me pull up our schedule.
While you're looking at that, we're plus 225 to win the NL. That's tied with the Dodgers.
Jesus.
And guess who's third? The Padres.
Hey.
At plus 1,000, and the Mets at plus 1,200. So people
Mets
are pretty
much fourth.
Yeah, people are saying it's pretty much be us or the Dodgers.
So they're they just think that the Diamondbacks don't exist.
Dude, Diamondbacks are like fifth. And we're the favorites right now to win the World Series. So,
yeah, because the Astros are starting to take a little step back. They got a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
So yes, last couple of weeks. Let me see what we've done. We had took 2 from Texas in Texas. That was a pretty big series.
It was.
Then right after that, stayed with the AL West and took 2 from Seattle, and then did have a little bit of a rough stretch. I think I'd probably said that we suck around this point. We had LA, Philadelphia, and Oakland. Lost all 3 of those series. Well, split with Philly, but lost 2 to LA, and then you don't even want to talk about those first 2 games in Oakland. That was just
terrible.
It was pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. But we did make it. We got to see Soroka.
Play. That's the beauty of baseball. I will say that, even though it hurt us,
What?
it doesn't matter. In any given day, a team can win.
Yeah.
Any given day.
Yeah.
I hate it, but it's the truth.
Hey, and then the A's went on like a 8-game win streak, beating the Rays a couple times too. So
they swept the Rays.
Yeah, it's crazy, and putting 28,000 people in the crowd.
Reverse boycott.
Yeah, but right after that, we did. I think they actually said we had a team meeting again in Arizona.
July 2nd, I think it was.
Yeah, just like last year, and that spiraled into a, what was that, 8-game win streak, 7-game win streak, 7-game win streak, and then we did lose 2, and then we came right back with a 6-game win streak, which we are on right now. And yeah, so any key points you want to point out from the past couple weeks of our team?
The Rosario Grand Slam.
Yeah. You got that on Sunday afternoon against Arizona. Rosario miraculously hit the ball, and I was following along on my phone because I had to go to church at 6, and that like 3:20 first pitch ran right into the 6:00 church time. So I was watching on my phone, and I'm like, "Come on, Eddie!" And then I just see that ball on ESPN fly, and I see 8-5. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's Eddie." That definitely felt like the moment where it's like, yeah, we're back. We got our swagger back.
It was like the Bring It Up Mike thing last year and the team meeting in Arizona the year before that. Like, it just felt like that's going to be the moment we look back on, I think, in October, you know?
Yeah. I think moving Matt Olson down in the lineup too, put a little pep in his step.
Yeah. And we'll get to it later, but I'm hoping we do that with another corner infielder.
Yeah.
And maybe the same effects will happen. Yeah. But yeah, that Mets series, I think that's one that we'll look at the end of the year and be like, what did we do? Like, how did this happen? You had all 3 games. They were in Atlanta. And what was it? Did we go down by 3 or 4 every game?
3 in every game after like the 6th inning.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure every game I did say we're not scoring another run, and we did. Especially,
we did get down by 4, but it was 3 of them.
Well, that last one for sure, we did turn off. We just started watching The Dozen from Barstool. We just said screw this, and then by the time that the trivia show ended, we're like, oh, the Braves are back in this game somehow. And we. Yeah, that one we were down 6-3, then 9-5, then 10-6, and then Darno, Arcia, and then Ozzie walked it off with a 3-run shot to the chop house.
Oh, why are you going there?
Oh yeah, that was stupid.
And the kid couldn't get the ball out of his glove, and he still got him.
LSU Wake Forest is on right now.
Yeah.
Why go on crack to the bat with no outs?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh man.
I think he might have been in a bad position anyways, though. Like, had he, like, held up, I mean, he would have...
Yeah.
The third baseman was between him and the bag.
Yeah, maybe.
It was, like, the worst place for that ball to be hit.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, that Mets series was very... It killed the Mets. It really felt like it did. It felt like a dagger, especially for their fan base.
We kind of broke their spirit.
Yeah. And if it was the other way around, yeah, my spirit would have been broken. So I don't blame him for that. It's pretty much exactly what.
Be safe, by the way,
you think he's safe?
If he would have went airborne, he would have been safe.
It's a lot closer than that.
Yeah, it looks like they don't get him to his belt.
I think he's safe. Oof. This is gonna be the view.
I think they got him.
Yeah, I think he's barely out.
Have you seen it from the backstop?
Yeah.
It's just not going to be conclusive.
Call on the field was out. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
definitely broke their spirit. It felt like, and that even led to a couple of dudes being cut and DFA'd from them.
Yeah, I know Tommy Hunter. I think he's the one that gave up the homer to Ozzie at the end of the series, and he got cut pretty much right after. You did see Pete get his. How about Pete talking to the who was it? One of the young
Elder,
guys.
throw it again.
Elder, yeah, throw it again.
Throw it again.
Throw it again. Elder, after Pete put one in the seats, and I think I said Elder's done for the year.
You did.
Alonzo goes to the dugout and gets picked up yelling, "Throw it again!" And well, he threw it a couple more times. I think he struck him out the next time up, or was a pop out, something like that. And that kind of became the chant for the next week or so for the Braves. And that's something that will definitely stick around on Braves Twitter. We're a very petty organization and fan base, so that'll definitely be kept around, especially since it had to be with the Mets. But yeah, that was fun. Then Pete also did get hurt, little deja vu. I mean, or karma, I guess you could say from that.
Well, we also pranked a walk-off bomb after he was yelling that in that game, correct? Wasn't that when that happened?
No, he did it game 1 of the series.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
he got hurt in game 3 whenever we walked it off with Ozzy.
That's right.
Because Tommy Pham came in for him and hit a homer, of course.
That's right.
Yeah, next up, though, Money Mike.
He's back.
Back from the dead. My God. He was batting like 180 probably last time that we recorded. And now I think he's up to 240, 235, something like that. I
think he's 249.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though, man. If that's his growing pains coming out of him, because he still should be a minor leaguer. So he never struggled at any level. He jumped straight from AA ball to the majors, and this is his first time to struggle. So Money Mike,
49.
He's Gucci. He's good.
Yeah. I mean, you knew that at some point in the season he was going to have a rough stretch. That's just, I mean, same thing with Strider. No one's just going to come into the league, be as dominant as they were their rookie years, and then just not have this moment of like, do they need to go down? What do we need to do? You need to fix this or that. Like there's always going to be those moments with players. If you don't, then my God, just put you in the Hall of Fame. And crap, it looked like both of those guys were those kind of players for the longest, and they did both kind of come back down to earth. And plus, obviously, Mike's injury situation didn't help him out. But it seems like he's finally back in the groove of things, playing with a little bit more confidence, doing little bat flips and singles. Luck's going his way sometimes. It feels like Mike's back.
Ball luck.
Yeah. It really feels like he's back. And then obviously yesterday, 5 for 5, I believe.
Yes.
And crushed a ball to the left of the chop house that I've never seen a ball land at.
Neither have I.
453, I believe.
On Father's Day.
Yeah. His dad threw out the first pitch because we cut Charlie.
Yeah. Which I find hilarious.
Yeah, that story was that's so unfortunate.
They're blowing it out of proportion, okay? Like, Charlie wasn't even a contributing member of the team. If I ask Clay, do you even know what number he was wearing?
Like 50 something, maybe?
Yeah, he's wearing 53.
Okay, I was going to say 53.
Yeah, average fan ain't going to know that because he literally never played a second for us the second stint. He never played for us. We never needed him to. But it's Charlie, and they still think about Charlie from a couple of years
ago. Charlie Clutch, baby.
Yeah, whenever he became like a cult icon. You know, so
whenever I became a Braves fan, that's the jersey I wanted was Charlie Culberson. I just couldn't find it.
We put his butt in left field against the Marlins. He catches the ball and throws a dude out at home for a double play with the bases loaded.
He hit like 3 walk-offs.
Yeah. But ever
legit,
since then, people worship him.
Yeah, I still do. Legit, whenever we went to the game out in 2019, I looked for a Charlie Culberson jersey. I just could not find one.
Yeah.
I think I settled for, or I was looking for Ozzy after that, but they still weren't selling his yet. It was just Freddie and Ronnie. But yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, those are pretty two good guys. So Mike, having him back and having him as our worst hitter still, it's just a luxury. Like he's our 9-hole, and there were times I know at the beginning of the year where we talked maybe he would come up to be our 2-hole.
Yeah,
because we didn't really know how that was going to go, and if we were going to go Olsen there, if we were going to do the Olsen, Riley, Murphy at 3, 4, 5, and two's always felt like it's just this. There's no consistency there at 2.
Even with like, all right, excluding Freddie, okay, past 5 years has been our hardest part of the lineup to put somebody. I don't know why. You would think they'd get good stuff to hit, with your 3-hole behind you. But when your 3-hole's batting the way Riley's batting right now, I mean, ain't nobody scared of that.
Yeah.
But luckily, Ozzy's been really good for us the past couple of days.
Oh, Ozzy's turned it on. I think eight home runs from the left side in like the last 50-something at bats he's had. It's something crazy from over there. Like he's crushing the ball. There's
not an ugly left-handed swing either, man. Ain't no such thing. It's so pretty.
Yeah. And it doesn't even seem like he gets power from that side.
No, the ball just flies off his bat somehow.
From the right-hand side, Ozzy hits balls, and you're like, that ball's going a far away. From the left-hand side, everything looks like a pop fly.
Yeah.
But it just flies to the chop house. So yeah, you love it from Ozzy for him coming around. Let's stick on the lineup construction for a little bit. So obviously your number 1 is Ronnie, best leadoff hitter in baseball. The man gets on base every time he's batting to lead off a game, it feels like. If he doesn't get on base, you feel like something's wrong. That's how he's at this point of the year. I think he's batting like 450 in the first inning.
Yeah, it's something crazy. I don't know why people are throwing to him still.
Still trying to get that fastball by him.
Yeah, dude. First pitch of the game should be a breaking ball every game against us.
Yeah. First pitch to every batter should be a slider away.
Now, I will say I was hesitant with Ozzy moving up there because I truly feel, and I know Clay probably doesn't feel this way, I feel like Ronnie's gotten a lot of good pitches to hit because of Olsen being behind him. Whether it's deserving or not, I mean, Matt Olsen still crushes the baseball, and that protection, man, that's the most important thing whenever you got you a star batter. Ask Chipper Jones or listen to his his Hall of Fame speech. He thanked Andrew Jones. That's one of the first people he thanked for all the protection he gave him over the years, because if you have nobody behind you that is like scary to that pitcher, they're not going to give you nothing to hit. They'll just say, screw it, I'll just get a double play from the next guy, So I'm eager to see how that works still with Ozzy swinging a hot bat. It's going to work probably, it looks like, but I'm still a little hesitant with it. I would still like to see Olsen bat second facing righties. That's just me. I know Ozzy's really hot right now from the left-handed side, but we know how he can be.
Yeah.
And that's just me, though. I don't know. I don't think they'll stick it like that, but we'll see.
It's working now, so it's going to roll for a little bit.
Yeah, you got to ride it.
Yeah, and Ozzy is up there. He's been there, probably 5 games now, maybe? It's not been too long.
It's definitely the whole Colorado series.
Yeah, I think it might have just been that, actually. But behind him, you still have Riley batting 3, who as of this moment is the worst hitter on the team, and like statistically for the whole season is only ahead of Mike for worst hitter on the team. And we know how bad Mike was for so long, and it won't be long till Mike passes Riley, honestly, the way that it's going. So
I'll say this. The dude's still barreling up stuff, man. He really is. He had 2 good, solid hits Sunday, but it went right to people. And that's out of his control, obviously. But it's just a part of the game.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like for the year before, starting of last year and like at the end of 2021, it really felt like this dude had like 300 batting average type hitter with 35 homers. It felt like he was that kind of guy. He's not.
He'll never be that guy.
No.
He'll be 270, 275 at best. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, 275 gets you in the Hall of Fame still. You just need to hit 30-plus bombs,
Yeah, and even that for him has been kind of behind. Like everything statistically is just struggling for Riley.
But we've also seen in the past, whenever he gets hot, he's hot.
Yeah, he's streaky. He's the streakiest batter we have.
And that's the good thing with losing Dansby. We don't have a ton of just straight up streaky dudes anymore.
Yeah.
That is the good thing with losing Dansby.
Well, and with our lineup being so deep, 1 through 11, you're never really. You really doubt that there's going to be a moment where you don't have at least 2 or 3 guys going.
He's in such a bad slump right now, and he's still hitting 260, and his OPS is 748. So, we
can't complain. We can't complain with 260.
No,
you can't. Not with him.
215.
Yeah, I mean, you can't complain with technically a power hitting third baseman batting 260.
Yeah.
You can't. There's a lot of teams that would die for that.
The frustration has been in the lack of power, though, with Riley.
Honestly,
you want that OPS above 800, and he's starting to barrel up, but that's where he's struggled.
Yeah, if you would have told anybody at say the end of April or mid-April that Riley has less homers than Rosario, Ozuna, probably even Murphy, Ozzy. If you would have said that he has less homers than all of them, you would have probably thought he hit the IL at some point.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But no, I mean, the other guys, they've had their moments where they've clicked and gotten it going from the power standpoint. And Riley, you haven't seen that yet. He did have those moments, like, when was that? Sometime in April, maybe, against the Cardinals, where he hit a couple bombs. And it felt like he was kind of coming back, but
let me read to you some stats on him real quick.
Okay.
I just looked up. I had a feeling, and I was pretty much correct. So this is NL third baseman. Okay, OPS he is 6th. Batting average he is 5th. Home runs he is 5th. RBIs he is 5th. Runs scored he's actually 1st. Hits he's 2nd. So that means if he's 2nd in hits and like 6th in batting average, that means those other guys really haven't played as much as him. So the fact that he's 2nd in hits as a third baseman, he's 3 behind 1st, that's pretty freaking solid.
What is he in walks?
Really, 1st.
He is 4th in walks.
Yeah, wow. So that is something that I feel like he is doing a little bit better this year, is walking.
Yeah. And he's only struck out 77 times, which I know is not great.
All this stuff was from the NL third baseman.
Yes.
So you got Arenado,
Max Muncy, Ryan McMahon.
Okay.
Manny Machado.
Machado's having a bad year too.
Yes, he is. Brian Hayes. So that's the thing. It's kind of weird that it's really all NL third baseman struggling right now.
Yeah, because Arenado isn't like insanely good. He's not MVP level like last year.
Yeah,
he's still great, but
that makes me feel better about it. I had a feeling that's how it was going to look, and like with his as far as OPS,
that's a score.
That's it. As far as OPS is concerned, J.D. Davis is ahead of him. He hasn't played enough to even really qualify, I don't think.
Former Met.
Yeah.
They cut him for like.
Yes, they did.
Crap, I don't even know who they got back.
They got
Darren Ruff. Darren Ruff.
So I'm not terribly worried. I'm really not. It's just he's just in a slump right now, man. That's just it happens.
Yeah. 11 homers though. That's just so weird. 34 RBIs. Yeah. I mean, I think he'll come back out of it eventually, but hopefully sooner rather than later. And when he does, it'll be a great addition to a lineup that is really rolling right now. Because honestly, it feels like every other player that gets in the lineup is clicking. Even if you're playing your backup catcher Darno, your backup left fielder Kevin Pillar, every one of these guys gets in, and like it seems like they never lose a step, even if they're resting for a day. They just come out and they're out there swinging and hitting it well. What's up next? All-Star votes. Did that come out today, Chance? No?
It did not. Today's Juneteenth, so I guess they were closed.
Okay.
So it'll be tomorrow.
But I mean, speaking of the All-Star, Orlando Arcia
better be going to Seattle.
That man.
That dude right there, he gets on base.
batting 341. OBP of 389. 398, second highest on the team, only behind Ronnie. 890 OPS, which is third highest on the team behind Ronnie and Murphy, who are two top 5 MVP candidates.
Something to remember with him, though, with his averages for different stuff, he missed like 20-something games. So,
yeah, but he's played 50.
Yeah, but still take it with a grain of salt. I mean,
he's played 50 games and he's batting 341. That's a real share. Like, this isn't a fluke right now.
It's a big enough sample size.
Yeah, it's a good sample size. Yeah,
and his WAR, which
just
doesn't even
it's Ronnie. Okay, just don't do it.
Well, no, his WAR, which doesn't even get like it hurts him to lose games.
Yeah,
is 2.5, and he's missed 20 games.
His WAR is something stupid.
2.5 WAR. I saw a big comparison today between him and Dansby. Like Dansby's batting like 260. Like Arcia's batting like 80 points higher than him. And if we would have gotten 260 from Arcia right now, we'd be happy.
Yeah, I saw a cool stat about Dansby. It's like he went to Chicago and like just changed. Yeah. Like his walk percentage is really high now, but his power
hitting for power.
His power's really down.
It's that Chicago wind.
Yep.
Not that hot weather down in Atlanta.
Yeah, that ball flies in Atlanta, man.
Yep. And he was so good with oppo power too.
Yeah.
Ooh, 7-8-9 up for LSU. That's not good.
Give Dylan Cruz a chance.
Hey, that's true. That is true. We already touched on the lineup. Injuries. So we got Sean Murphy, who laced should be double. I think it was Saturday or Friday, and pulled his hammy.
No, that was Saturday.
Yeah, pulled his hammy. Pretty much. I mean, you knew what happened whenever it took place. You know what hammy injuries look like. So Murphy
he'll probably go the IL Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they can retroact it back to Sunday. That's the last day you can do it. So they're kind of holding out hopes. That's a good sign, I guess you can say, because generally if it's a hammy, it's like you're immediately going the IL.
Yeah, usually it happens for 10, 15 days at least.
So hopefully it'll just be a 10-day stint, retroactive back to Sunday.
It was Friday. It was Friday that it happened because Saturday Darno hit the 2 bombs.
No, it was Saturday because Sunday is when Charlie got DFA'd because we had to have Chadwick Schwamp.
So did Darno hit the bombs Friday?
Darno played Friday.
Yeah.
Because
I was at the wedding rehearsal.
Sean to play Saturday because it was a day game following a day game, Saturday, Sunday, so he could play Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I was up in Ruston at that wedding. I didn't know if it was at the rehearsal or the actual thing Saturday, but it was Friday.
No. Yeah.
So Murphy, nothing too serious though. It feels good to have an all-star level catcher in Darno right behind him.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Y'all need to. I don't know if y'all seen the video that Braves TikTok does. It goes on like all their social medias. Did you see it, Chance?
Was this one about favorite teammates?
Yeah, or no. It was like say something nice about a teammate. Like gave him a paper. He drew a piece of paper. He drew Money Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And he like it was like everyone else said like one sentence. Like someone drew. I think Max Fried drew one of the pictures, and like I think Jesse Chavez, he said he dresses nice, something like that. Darno draws Mike and says like a whole paragraph and a half. He just talks about the man, and you're sitting there, you're like, this man is the leader of our locker room. Like that's
he's
how it felt. Yeah.
He's going to be in our organization after he retires.
Yeah.
And
I want him.
People have already pinned him to be a manager one day.
Yeah, I want him to be back and crap. Sign him to extension now. Why not? Lock him up for a little bit.
Probably
he
in the
shot
works.
on Father's Day, didn't he? Didn't he hit a bomb the other day? Don't know.
Did he homer Sunday?
Saturday or Sunday?
He didn't homer yesterday. It was Friday. Was the 471.
Okay.
And then he hit one again, like only 430.
Only 430.
Yeah.
Multi-homer game for our backup catcher.
Yesterday, I think he walked like once or twice.
Yeah.
Pitching though, one update that came out of nowhere: Colby Allard. He is working his way back.
Yeah.
What did he go yesterday? 4 scoreless.
4 scoreless with 1 hit.
There you go.
And I think 1 walk and 3 Ks maybe.
AAA too, right?
AAA, yeah. And it's always good to have pitching depth, man, especially experienced pitching depth.
Y'all,
best. I mean,
did y'all see that strike call?
Oh yeah, not great.
That was like at his shoelaces.
It's a good frame job. Umpire's been erratic the past couple innings.
Yeah.
That hit off. Yeah, that's a good sign because I'm not 100% sold on AJS yet. I mean, I believe in him, I do, but I got.
I like what I've seen so far.
Absolutely, and something I listened to a podcast today, locked on Braves. Who's going to be the odd man out when Fried and Wright come back?
Of the rotation?
Yes. You got to lose 2 of them.
It'll be Fried, Wright, Charlie, Elder.
Strider.
Yeah. Elder's not going anywhere.
I don't think he is either. And that's like the guy.
AJ double S goes to the bullpen.
He goes to the bullpen.
And then Schuster Dodd stay down in AAA it.
He said he's looking at it as if Schuster is basically our 5th starter right now. And AJS is kind of taking him over for 4. Why are they crying?
And it's their first time since 1955.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They haven't been to the College World Series since the 50s.
This is where Jared Schuster's from, by the way, Wake Forest.
Yeah. Also, speaking of odd man out, the bullpen, it's getting loaded.
Kirby, bye-bye.
Kirby probably. I've actually seen some people talk about Nick Anderson might have to go down because he has options.
Oh, he better not.
He has options. He has options.
Dude, I hate that crap. I hate options.
You've got Jesse who's going to come back soon. Dylan Lee, I guess, is coming back eventually.
Dylan Lee is in between Fried and Wright as far as progression has gone.
Okay.
Fried's looking at like the All-Star break possibly.
Mid-July.
Right to throw in, mid-July All-Star break, that area. They're way too excited.
Well, now they only need to win 1 more game, so.
You would have thought they just won the thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're in a really good situation. 1 more game and they're in the championship.
Yeah, but still, man, that's a lot of baseball.
It's College World Series. They dogpile for everything.
Yeah.
They can thank Blue for that, though.
A little bit of it.
Yeah.
But Wright could be probably middle August.
Yeah, if you bring back Lee, you bring back Chavez, you bring back. I mean, you move AJ double S down to the bullpen, and that's 3 guys right there. And we have Kirby. You'll probably move out. This new guy, Ben Heller.
Dude, I love me some Ben Heller.
So you got him, who feels like an odd man out, but the man's thrown like 3 innings, 8 strikeouts or something.
Pumping 9-8.
Yeah, Tonkin, you don't think he would go just because he's that inning eater type of guy, and those are very valuable.
We could put Jesse back if we had to. We could put Jesse back into that.
Yeah, but Jesse
or Dylan Lee.
Oh, and AJS, he can do that. So
or AJS.
Yeah, so maybe Tonkin goes down, but Tonkin's been good. Like, and Jesse's been Jesse's been a setup man.
He's been our high leverage 8th inning guy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that though, and crap. Even maybe we might get an October appearance from Nutsack.
Nah,
you don't think?
We need to slow. He's done enough for us, man. you don't. He's sacrificed his elbow.
I didn't realize that he had the surgery though. He had the surgery in October last year.
Yeah.
So it will be a full 12 months.
He tried to push through the season.
I mean, if we want him, if he's healthy, it's going to be hard to keep him out of there.
Thing is, the rule is he has to be on the 40-man or the active roster by September. Yeah.
So I mean, but even still, that's 11 months. That's 11 months, man.
But you don't ruin that man's life. Yeah. Don't ruin his life, man. He's given enough.
Yeah, that's true.
How's Luke Jackson doing? Whoa,
yeah. Luke's doing like really good.
1.23.
Yeah,
bring him back. Bring him home.
The Giants are good again. They're not selling.
Yeah,
they jumped the Dodgers. They swept them.
A few years ago, we got Melanson. And somebody else from a couple years ago.
Yeah. Anything else with the injuries update? Adrianza, where's he at?
He's on the 60-day. He's done. He pulled a muscle on his back or something stupid. It was the most bullcrap injury I've ever heard in my life.
Old.
He ain't gonna play for us. That's our biggest need, man. We gotta have a utility infielder.
Yeah,
got to.
I guess
Chris Taylor. Go get Chris Taylor from LA.
We're not trading with them. I guess we should also mention, since we haven't done a pod since Soroka. He came back.
He looked good for about 5 innings in Oakland.
Yeah, it was solid.
And fell off the face of the earth, and then
bounced right back in AAA though.
Yeah, but his most recent game, they said that his baseball savant stuff just doesn't look good. Like that, people are barreling him up, which that's what people have always done against him. So I don't know why they're surprised. Like dudes. What's that?
He might need a year of actually playing baseball.
Kyle Wrightum.
Yeah, just let the guy get his swagger back, man. Because I mean, you can't tell me he ain't got that in the back of his mind still. Yeah. I would, if I went through 2 major injuries like that, I still had that in the back of my mind. So let him get through a year healthy, see what he does next year in spring, and
because I
still believe in him.
He's still 25.
25. Yeah.
Turning 26 in August. So, yeah, you could easily he can easily just finish out AAA this year, maybe bring him up in September for just a spot start if we need somebody. If we have a good lead on the division or something, just to get him a little bit of practice up here. But yeah, bring him back as a 26-year-old, and God, the man might have 10 plus years of his career left.
That may be the plan too. That seems realistic. I thought it was kind of hot and fast for him myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I was excited, but I was worried about that.
The only reason he got called up, Kyle, is because AJS had pitched the day before.
Yeah.
AJ was supposed to be the guy to get the call, but it lined up with Soroka's off day or scheduled day to pitch. That's the only reason he got the call, I heard. So, I mean, it was good. It's good for the fans. It's good for him to get back out there. But, you could tell he just ain't ready yet. And that's fine, man. That's fine. Like y'all said, he's got like 10 years left in his career.
Yeah, easily.
Let's play for the long haul. And that's something he's even said is like, I took 2 years off from baseball, so my arm is 2 years younger than it should be.
Yeah.
So I could pitch 2 years longer.
Glass half full.
Yes, it is.
And with his pitch style, like it's not going to be draining on his body.
No.
Like he can easily do this for a while.
Yeah. He could throw 92, 93 and survive.
And even if he transforms maybe to like a bullpen guy.
Mm-hmm.
Something a little smoltzy, huh?
I mean, Smoltz, it's worked for Smoltz.
Smoltz didn't throw incredibly hard, did he?
No.
I mean, for back then he did though.
Yeah, back then.
And actually, when he moved to the pen, he upped his velocity a little bit too.
Yeah.
And that might be something Soroka can do.
Yeah. I think
but you had Maddox throwing like 89.
Yeah. And then Glavin was just a lefty.
Yeah.
And I mean, speaking of up in velocity, if we do see AJSS go down to the bullpen, right now he's sitting 94, 93, 95.
He throws 96 now, man.
Yeah, but we saw that Arizona, whenever he went in, he was hitting 98 consistently.
Yeah.
And that was the best he's looked.
Yeah.
So he can definitely be a weapon that we use towards the back half of the year out of the bullpen. Yeah, I mean, we got anything else?
You don't make the call for a kid from Double-A up to the majors if he's not going to be there the rest of the year. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
This ain't he's just here because we need somebody. That's part of it, but I think they're going to make a way to keep him because they don't want to waste an option on him probably too.
Yeah. But shout out to all the pitchers that we've had step in. I mean, Dodd's he's been solid every time. Schuster's been solid. Schuster's getting better and better, it feels like.
He is.
Elder has been a gift from God this year. Charlie Morton's been great. Strider.
I wouldn't say Charlie's been great. Charlie's been a veteran.
I would say he's been great for what we're paying him and for the fact that he's been having to be our number 2.
Yeah, he's still having the Charlie Morton experience though of having one bad inning every game. It feels like. But
and with him, it feels like he gets you into the 6 or a little bit past the 6 every time.
Him and Elder both have gone at least 5 every single start this year.
Yeah, well, here we go. Our top 2 guys in innings: 83 innings for Elder, 80 for Morton. If we would have said that beginning of the year, we would have freaked out.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we would have been like, okay, well, Max got a blister.
Yeah, and Kyle Wright happened. And then Morton
extended.
Morton, 3.71 ERA for Morton.
Hey, let me sound like a jerk real quick. I'm glad Strider is sucking it up because
we'll get Freed back.
This will make us be more aggressive for Freed. He doesn't look like an ace, and that's a good thing for us. So,
but he still might win the Cy Young.
I don't care. He doesn't look like an ace. An ace ain't a guy who's just going to go out there and pump it.
First ever ace to not. I mean, first ever Cy Young winner that's not an ace.
Yes, he's not an ace. He ain't. I'll die on that hill.
I still think Freed's our 1. I love Freed. I miss watching Freed.
I miss it too.
Honestly, if I was busy during a week, or if I was going to a movie and we played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and if Strider was going Tuesday, Freed was going Wednesday, I'd go to the movie on Tuesday so I could be home for Freed. Like, yes. Freed was my guy that he was appointment TV for me. He's so fun to watch. He is.
He's coming back.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Fun. And there's nothing like Max Freed getting pissed off on the mound.
Yes, little twitch in his upper lip.
Yeah,
just a little red on the cheeks.
Yeah, his little dirty mustache.
Throwing an 86 pitch complete game.
Yep. Yeah, there's nothing like it. Strider don't do that. Strider just throws 100.
Strider can't do that.
Yeah. Strider's
that's fine.
Strider's getting pissed off. Is him doing his little leg twirl on the mound. That's his, like, I'm here. That's his moment.
And that's perfectly fine. Strider ain't going to go 7. That's okay. Give me 5.
Yeah, I am at the point. I'm at the point where, like, Strider, start throwing 99 and give me 5 innings.
Dude, yeah, like, I feel like they probably told him not to do that, though, given our rotation issues, as well as you never know if you're going to have to just tax that bullpen because of Schuster freaking out or whoever the other starter.
The bullpen has been a little wishy-washy and injuries there too, but now the bullpen's back.
So that's
the bullpen is back, and we're still missing guys.
That's my glass half full look at his situation is hoping that they just told him to kind of tone it back a little bit.
Yeah, come October, Strider's going to be out there throwing 100.
Give me 100, please. Yeah. I would personally like to see him give me 100 tomorrow night because the Phillies fans have still been talking crap about him.
And he
from
might.
The wild card series.
Yeah.
I need that.
He might.
I need him to shut them up. If he does, I will freak all the way out.
I'm ready for it. Anything else?
I can't think of nothing else.
Let's not wait. Let's not wait a month and a week to do another one. How about that?
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's so much to cover.
So much stuff to talk about with them.
Yeah. There's been a lot of news happening with us, and so many great games we've got to see. It's been a fun freaking year.
We did trade somebody yesterday.
Oh yeah, Rios for money.
We traded Yaxel Rios for cash.
Did he appear for us in one game?
No, people wanted him to come up because he has like a 1.3 ERA in Gwinnett.
Yeah,
and he pumps it, dude. He pitched for Mexico in the World Baseball Classic. He's freaking good. That's when I found out he was in our system. I don't know why we got rid of him for cash. I would assume he was on our 40-man. I could be wrong. So we might be making room for somebody like Jesus Aguilar to get on.
Hey, I forgot about that. We brought in Jesus.
Yeah, that could be completely wrong.
I love Jesus.
Funny joke I saw on Twitter is that check's going to bounce from the A's. So we just gave him away for free, or he might be put on layaway.
yeah. Speaking of Jesus, though, I mean that can be our last bench guy. Bring him. He doesn't play any position besides first, but who cares?
He can't play first.
Have you seen our emergency setup? Riley's going to be the shortstop.
Yeah.
Yeah, if things get bad, Riley goes to short, Eddie goes to second, which he's actually played there before. And then third would be
Pilar.
Darno? I think Darno.
Where did you see this?
I think O'Brien said it. I think Darno would be third/first, and also Marcel's playing first. So
Marcel, they said Marcel has the best hands as a DH in the MLB. He's the best defensive DH.
All right.
Because he works out with Wash every day. Every day he's on the oven mitt with Wash.
Oh, man. But yeah, so coming up the next couple weeks, we have 3 in Philly. No Wheeler. That's a gift from God right there.
Nola gives more trouble than him.
Nola sucks. I'll say it right now. Nola versus Smith Shawver Wednesday. We're winning that. Taiwan Walker Thursday and an afternoon game with Elder. Then we have 3 in Cincy. That'll be fun. Hunter Green for the first one there Friday night. So he'll be pumping 100.
Yeah.
Then 2 guys that don't matter. And then we come back home for 3 against Minnesota with Sonny Gray. Oh, he's having a good year, I think, right? Yeah, Sonny Gray, 2.37 ERA. That'll be June 26th against AJS again. We have a TBS game. TBS the next 2 Tuesdays.
Hate those games. Have you seen Ellie De La Cruz?
Yeah.
Ellie. Dude.
Yeah, from the Reds.
It feels like I'm watching Ronald Acuna Jr. come into the league for the first time.
Did you see him beat out the first baseman yesterday?
Dude.
Dude put his body on the line.
Dude. As soon as he got back to the dugout after that little inning.
Never again.
I the GM was down there in the dugout saying, "You're calm now." Google Mike Trout diving headfirst into third base.
How long until he gets an extension?
He's not hitting that well.
Who cares? Has he had a game where he hasn't gotten a hit?
I think he's batting like 240 or 250 though. But you wait. Corbin Carroll played 20-something games. Corbin Carroll.
Ellie's batting 273 with 792 OPS and already a .4 WAR.
How many homers did he hit? 1 still?
Yeah.
I thought he was in the 240s. That's
My God,
bad.
I've never even heard of this place that he's from. Sabana Grande de Boya, Dominican Republic.
Dominican?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Corbin Carroll's good.
Yeah.
Corbin Carroll's he might be second in MVP race.
Corbin Carroll's really freaking good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it for this one. I don't even know how long this has been. Probably about an hour.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's been a while.
We'll be back though pretty soon. Don't know when, but sometime whenever it fits with the schedule. Next off day. We had an off day tonight, so
I don't know when our next.
Here we go. After the Minnesota series, we're off June 29th.
So a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Race baseball every night, baby.
About 10 days straight. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get some wins. Best team in the NL.
Hate not having baseball to watch.
Yeah. All right.
It made me watch LSU. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Chop on.
Absolutely.